Hi guys, today I'm going to do a review on my 1994 F-350 4x4 turbo diesel. And this one here, it was a stick shift. It had a 5-speed in it. And it was a regular cab lawn box. It was a red one that I used to own. I bought it in 2002 for, I forgot if it was like 11,900 or 10,900. It was right around that $11,000 what I paid for it at that time. And the big selling point at the Ford dealer was they told me that it had 50,000 miles on a rebuilt engine. And they actually had the paperwork because they were the ones that rebuilt the engine for the customer before they sold it to me. And that I took that pickup to college is where I took it. And there are no plugins there because they don't want to pay for electricity for us students in the dorms with a diesel there. So the thing, honestly, that pickup did not start worth a crap. I remember one time I went to a small town that was like 25 miles away, and I must have spent like 2.5 hours in there. Maybe not even, maybe it was just 2 hours, but it was cold out. And I barely got that engine started after 2 hours sitting there. That's how cold-blooded that diesel engine was. And that thing really wasn't very good on gas either. Or well, on diesel, it was, I think it only got like 10 miles per gallon. And then also in 2004 or in 1994, you could for the first half of the year they had the turbo diesel indirect injection, which was just a 7.3 diesel. And then halfway through 94, some of them they put the Power Stroke diesel engine in there, but mine wasn't that. Mine just had the older one. So with the indirect engine, they don't start as well during the winter. If you get the Power Stroke, they start a lot better during the winter. So at college, I remember one time I had to try to get it running, and I ran both batteries in it all the way dead, and they froze. So that was pretty expensive when they get new batteries put in it. And then I also took out the starter when I was trying to get it started. And at that time, I talked to the auto parts store, and they wanted $400 for a new starter. And I think maybe I could have got like a reman for like $263. Well, I was going to college for diesel tech. So I went to my electrical professor and I asked him if he could help me rebuild it or whatever. So we tore it apart, and we actually had a parts store in there where you could buy the brushes and the armatures and everything. And what had to happen is that the armature, this part that spins in the middle, it had a whole bunch of burn marks on it from the brushes. And so we went ahead and replaced the armature, and we replaced all the brushes on it. I think those are the only parts they replaced, and it was like $91, and we got it running that way. So it was good that it happened in college. But as for breakdowns with it, I don't think I had any breakdowns with that pickup. I sold it after I finished college, so it was sold in 2005, and like I said, I bought it in 2002, so that's how many years I had it. At Fleet Farm, I bought, college kid, you kind of waste money on stupid stuff that you probably don't need or whatever. The tires weren't that nice looking on it, so I bought some mud tires for it at that time at Mills Fleet Farm. I don't even know how much I paid for that, but it looked pretty cool with them. What else about that pickup? Yeah, like I said, it was a pretty good pickup, just not very good gas mileage, and doesn't start very good during the winter. So there's definitely a lot better options, you guys, of going with like a Cummins diesel where they'll start a lot better, or a Duramax diesel where they'll start a lot better. So, but yeah, it did look cool that they only made that. I think they only made that pickup for 94. I'm pretty sure that 94 was the only year that they had the chrome turbo diesel decal underneath the F-250. So that kind of made them unique, I guess. So, all right, take care, you guys.